So these are my League One predictions for the two games this weekend and the games in midweek. So start off then with Cardiff versus Huddersfield. It's just hard predicting Huddersfield, isn't it? It's just so tough to predict them. They can win one game, then lose the next game. That's the thing with Huddersfield, isn't it? That's the thing with Huddersfield. So, but for me, I think you can't do against Cardiff at the moment. Cardiff, they're top of the league at the moment, and they've done well, haven't they? Considering they had a quiet transfer window in the summer, Cardiff, they've done well under playing Barry Murphy, and I think they'll win 3-1 against Huddersfield. Still not convinced by Huddersfield, to be honest with you. They're just don't be inconsistent on the League One. Let's be real, aren't they? Plymouth versus Bradford. Well, people will say an easy Bradford win, but you just don't know with Plymouth, do you? When they're at home. But I do think Bradford are just the better team at the moment, and I think they'll win 2-1 away at Plymouth. Now on to the midweek games. Doncaster versus Stockport. I can't believe Stockport at the moment. I expected Stockport to be one of them teams where once the door and won, they'll run away with it. But Stockport very inconsistent, aren't they? And Doncaster, I think Doncaster are a better team when they're at home compared to away from home. And I think that'll be 2-2 draw. I think Stockport will drop more points, in my opinion. And I think they'll be done off with a 2-2 draw. John Gibson, definitely Doncaster's best player, on with Ruth Monyu as well. Exeter versus Wimbledon, I think they'll play out a 1-1 draw. I can just see a draw on that one. Yet Orient versus Newton. Well, Orient, wow. They got absolutely whooped. Richie Wellens, not a nice return for Richie Wellens, going away to Salford after they got thrashed in the FA Cup by Salford last night. But Orient, they are a different team when they're at home. And I think they'll get a point against Newton and offer a 1-1 draw. Shout out to Brenny, who's one of my subscribers. Obviously, an Orient fan, but also, obviously he's an Arsenal fan, and obviously a former Arsenal player is Manager of Newton in Sheffield, Wiltshire, of course. Yenton versus Barnsley. I think that'll be 0-0 draw. I think Yenton are very good, know how to set up defensively, and I can only see a draw on that one. Maybe Yenton might edge it, but I'm going to offer a 0-0 draw in that one. Mansfield versus Bolton. Mansfield are up for these games, but I think Bolton will snatch a win, and I think they'll win 1-0 away at Mansfield. Northampton versus Huddersfield. I think Huddersfield will get a 1-0 win away at Northampton. Port Vale versus Bradford. I think that'll be a tough game for Bradford. I do think that'll be a tough game because Darren Moore knows how to set his teams up well, and I think that'll be a bit of an ODE 0-0 draw in midweek, in my opinion. Stevenage versus Cardiff. At the moment, Stevenage and Cardiff are currently the top two in League One, so that will be a top two class in League One. That one. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw between Stevenage and Cardiff. Stevenage very good at home as well. Wickham versus Plymouth. I think Wickham will get a 2-0 win over Plymouth. Reading versus Peterborough. I think there'll be duels between Reading and Peterborough, the North for a 2-2 draw. And Rotherham to get a 2-0 win over Blackpool, as Blackpool struggles still remain, despite under new manager Ian Everett as well. So I think Rotherham will win 2-0 against Blackpool, and ironically, my team Carlisle are playing Blackpool away tomorrow in the FA Cup. So they're my League One predictions for the two games this weekend, and the League One predictions for the midweek games. Feel free to leave your thoughts and predictions down below in comments, and I'll see you on the next one.